The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. An unexamined life is not worth living. Ignorance, the root and stem of every evil. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Philosophy begins in wonder. Courage is knowing what not to fear. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Justice means minding your own business and not meddling with other men's concerns. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. The direction in which education starts, a man will determine his future life. Wealth and poverty. One is the parent of luxury and indolence, and the other of meanness and viciousness, and both of discontent. The soul takes nothing with her to the next world but her education and her culture. No one is more hated than he who speaks the truth. Necessity is the mother of invention. He who learns and learns but does not practice is like one who plows but does not sow. Do not train a child to learn by force or harshness, but direct them to it by what amuses their minds, so that you may be better able to discover with accuracy the peculiar bent of the genius of each. Excellence is not a gift, but a skill that takes practice. We do not act rightly because we are excellent. In fact, we achieve excellence by acting rightly. The price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. Knowledge without justice ought to be called cunning rather than wisdom. There are three classes of men: lovers of wisdom, lovers of honor, and lovers of gain. Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. You should not honor men more than truth. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. The beginning is the most important part of the work. Those who tell the stories rule society. We are twice armed if we fight with faith. Ignorance is the curse of God. Knowledge is the wing wherewith we fly to heaven. The object of education is to teach us to love what is beautiful. The punishment which the wise suffer who refuse to take part in the government is to live under the government of worse men. No human thing is of serious importance. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. Courage is a kind of salvation. The measure of a man is what he does with power. There is no harm in repeating a good thing. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself.